What is up, everyone, and welcome to a very special edition of The Danny Show. I'm your host, Daniel Cody. This is where I give commentary and reviews on all things wrestling. Thank you guys so much for joining. Tonight is NXT. It is Tuesday. We were met near the end of the show with a huge shocker because Ricky Starks is a part of NXT. He's used to work on Wednesdays, but unlike Triple H, he's now working on Tuesdays. He wants to work Tuesdays. Some of you will get that Paul Heyman reference. But in any event, moving forward, Ricky Starks is on NXT. Now I'm just looking to see, when will Malachi or Aleister Black be coming to WWE? Or maybe he'll go somewhere else. But usually WWE is the place to be. My favorite place since childhood. But in any event, great to see Ricky Starks here on NXT tonight. Very amazing shocker, huge pop. We opened up the show. We had Bayley versus Cora Jade. Cora Jade scored a huge win tonight over one of the most experienced women in WWE that are still active. And this is all thanks to Roxanne Perez pulling out Bayley's old side. And this kind of reminded me of a match at WCW Starrcade when Jeff Jarrett and Sting fought. Jeff Jarrett would play mind games in the middle of the match, having parts of Sting from the past, from the late 80s with the half face paint to the late 90s with the complete black and white, almost looking like a black metal band, but it was inspired by the Crow movie. Then they had Sting from the Wolfpack, which is also one of my favorites, by the way. Nonetheless, he used that to go against Sting and pick up a dirty win against him at Halloween Havoc 99, I believe. Yeah, that was 99. Even moving forward, this reminded me a lot of that. We would also see Hank and Tank face off in a triple threat tag match between Josh Briggs and his tag team partner from Japan. I forgot his name, excuse me. And two other guys. That triple threat match was awesome. Great triple threat match with Josh Briggs and the gang winning. And they will go on to face Axiom and Fraser for the tag team championships at Vengeance Day. Now, in my honest opinion, I predict Axiom and Fraser will come out with this one. I also think that, going back to the opening with the women's match, I predict that at NXT Vengeance Day, I believe Julia will still overcome Bayley, Cora Jade, and Roxanne Perez, copycat of Bayley, to retain her NXT Women's Championship. We also saw a segment involving Ova Femi and A-Town Down Under pretending to be against each other, only to set up Ova Femi for a sneak attack to send a message before the pay-per-view this Saturday. Now, honestly, I kind of saw the whole thing coming. Come on. I've been a fan of WWE since second grade. I know how this works. And of course, I was right because they launched an attack, and that's how it goes. But in any event, I still predict that Obafemi is going to win. No, I don't predict. It's not a prediction. Let me just say, Obafemi is going to win at Vengeance Day. It is not a prediction. It's a spoiler. Moving forward, we had tonight a challenge was issued between Eddie Thorpe challenging Trick Williams in a strap match. First of all, can I just say again that hitting somebody like Trick Williams with a strap in February, nobody sees anything wrong with that? I do. But in any event, I hope Trick Williams gets his revenge, and I predict that Trick Williams will win at NXT Vengeance Day. Also, we have the main event match of Tony D'Angelo versus Ridge Holland. And of course, it was a pretty interesting match. Of course, we will see Ridge Holland take the crowbar and go across Tony D'Angelo. Tony is very resilient, obviously, and came back and gave the crowbar of his own, only to be attacked by, at the end, Tony D'Angelo won, only to be attacked by Mr. Perfect 10 and his what do you want to call him? His stooges. I'm trying to come up with a proper funny word for this, but stooges. Mr. 10 and his stooges came and attacked D'Angelo, locking him in, and Izzy Dame was in this all along because the Perfect 10 and his stooges have been stalking her for a while. Also, in small news, we saw Zarya take a quick victory over Nikita Lyons. Booker T is trying very hard to end up on the couch. I don't know if his marriage is doing okay because he is going crazy for everyone from Nikita Lyons to Sexy Red the Rapper to whatever this thing is that Stephanie Vakir does when she goes for that little face bump thing, and apparently that move turns Booker T on. Is something going on? But are you and Charmel on the verge of divorce? Because you guys don't seem to be bonding with your behavior. Either way, moving forward, congratulations, Zarya. And in my predictions, Stephanie Vakir to win. And also, I am looking forward to seeing this rivalry between Kalani Jordan and Jada Parker take off. We saw a piece of it in the locker room. I want to see them have a full-fledged rivalry. It's going to be fun to watch. Speaking of which, happy birthday in advance to Miss Parker. That's all the time I have for you guys today. Let me know your thoughts and your predictions on NXT Vengeance Day. I'm your host, Daniel Cody, and I will see you guys next time on All Things Wrestling. Have a great week.